Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the House of Valentina. Come on inside. We have got such an exciting day for you guys today. The house is decked out for the holidays, and this year we wanted to create something that was modern and luxurious and cozy, and we also wanted to include a lot of great DIYs. So we thought it'd be really fun to take you around the house today and share with you some of our top DIYs that you can use throughout your home for the holiday season and beyond. So don't forget to hit subscribe if you have not already, because we have almost hit 400,000 subscribers on our channel. And if you love modern luxurious things, but you love to get some budget-friendly hacks, you've come to the right place. So make sure you hit subscribe and let's get this thing started, shall we? Let's get started over here, because this is one of my favorite things that we did for the first time this year, and that was putting a garland up over this doorway. I love how the garlands turned out throughout the house. We just simply took regular garland. It didn't even have anything in it. Let me back you up for a second. I'll show you one that's closer. And we just tucked in some little pine cone stems. They're literally just tucked in there. We've got some sticks that we just poked in there. And we had these little juniper berries. Again, nothing's holding it together. We just literally just put it in there, and this is so prickly that it just holds everything in perfectly. And so we've done that throughout the house, and I wanted to create something that felt really luxurious and also that just felt kind of like it was dripping from a forest. And so trying to combine those things, I took a lot of inspiration from like chalets and Norway and that kind of colder climate. But yeah, I think the result was just absolutely amazing. I love how this turned out. So come on through here, because in this room, we have a couple DIYs that are definitely amongst my favorites. Let's start off with the first one, which is this wreath, which is hanging from the light. And what I love about this is last year we actually found this wreath on sale. I'll try to link up something similar for you, and I'll try to link up all the supplies along the way. But when we saw this wreath, we had to have it. And it's got the little pine cones attached to it, and it's just a basic wreath. But I had this vision of being able to hang it from the light. And so literally all we did was just tied ribbon to it and tied ribbon to the light. That's all it is. It's such a simple and easy DIY, but the impact is just extraordinary. It really gives the room this light and elegant and immersive kind of feel. And then down below, look at the huge bowl, right? This is of marble and it is glorious. You're gonna die. This is so easy to make. It's a little bit ridiculous. I kid you not. All we've done is inside of here, okay, come in here close. It's just some paper bags, or some plastic bags actually, just holding the containers in place, and just kind of stuffed it in there and got it wedged in there, and then just covered it up with moss. That's it. Like, there's not a lot to show you. I mean, that's what I love about these DIYs, is that they're so easy. There's not a lot to show you because they're so simple. This one I added in, I found these really cool little silver orbs off of Amazon actually, and I have pine cones from Amazon as well. The moss is Amazon. I did do fresh orchids because I loved just how impactful it was to have so many of them in here. But actually we ended up with a couple ornaments tucked in here as well. I don't think that was really on purpose, but I think Jack was like, oh, that ornament looks good. Tucked it in there. But it's literally just orchids with some moss over it, pine cones and orbs maybe if you want to add those in too. And it's just such a simple thing, but it's just so, it makes the room just feel so immersive and beautiful that I just had to share this with you. That's what I love. It's simple, easy things that you can do and being able to create a feeling of luxury. So you could also do faux orchids with that if you wanted to and you wanted it to last year after year, right? But here I have done the real orchids and then we just come in and water it once a week. So we've absolutely loved it. It's made this room just have such a big impact. And this is a huge bowl. So you could also do this on a smaller scale, maybe with just a smaller marble bowl. But I do think going for a beautiful vessel that has this really like slim line to it just really brings this feeling of luxury. But yeah, I adore it. Okay, so let's walk through here. This way, we've got the house completely, I got the house completely decked out at the moment. And as you come in here, one of the things you're going to see that is just such a wow moment is actually the Ornament Chandelier. So originally I had just placed a little garland up top and I was just gonna stop with that. And I was like, you know, I feel like it just needs a little something extra, you know, a little something extra. And here, come on in, come on in. And so literally all I did was I tied a ribbon here to the ornament and then I tied it up here to the top. I mean, I'm not joking, that's literally all it is. So it's really nice because I'll leave the link to the ornaments that I have here. But if you have extra ornaments sitting around your house, it's a great way to create a beautiful display in your home. So you could do this over a mirror, anywhere that you have garland. One year when we lived in Denmark, I actually did a stick and I just put some eye hooks up in the ceiling and put ribbon on it and just started tying all the ornaments to it. So basically, we just like to tie ornaments to stuff and create a beautiful display. It's such a simple, easy thing to do, but overall it just gives such a beautiful impact to the space, and that's why we just kind of freak out over it and just absolutely love it, you know? Then you probably have noticed, here, come over here and let me show you. You've probably noticed throughout the house, there are a lot of these little ornament bowls. I'm gonna pull these out for a second. I'm gonna show you what I did. I'm gonna deconstruct it so that you can see how easy this was. So literally all I did is I took some greenery that is those little stems, okay? It's all bent up, and the reason why is because I wanted it to go everywhere. So originally it comes, right, like this, and all I did was just open these pieces up and spread them out so that they just kind of flop down. And then now I've got it sitting down in the bowl and all that greenery coming out. Then I just simply took my larger ornaments first, popped them into the bowl. No real rhyme or reason to this, just kind of popping in some of my favorites. I'll try to leave links to as many of these as I can. Some like these are from CB2, and this is a Waterford one. And then I've got some Amazon ones. So I added a little bit of brown in. And then I'm like, oh, I just want to make sure the brown shows. And then I'll add this guy kind of up here, and then a clear one, and then a couple pine cones. And essentially, this is how I have built all of these ornament bowls throughout the entire house. They're everywhere. So if you have extra ornaments, don't pack them away. Put them into a really pretty bowl. Not a bowl, a bowl. This is one that I got from H&M. You might have something sculptural like this, and I do think that the sculptural bowl does make a big difference. I think it makes it really stand out. Let me show you what I did actually back here. So over here, actually, I wasn't even planning on adding this in today, but why not show you? While you're here, I did the same thing in this bowl, and this one is a beautiful fluted silver bowl from George Jensen. So you can kind of see how the vessel itself really does help it to feel really beautiful and magnificent, and you can take whatever ornaments you have and just create this really beautiful look. So then, what else did we do in here? Oh, here's another ornament bowl over here. Look at this one. This one is actually from Crate and Barrel. I'll leave it linked up as well. But look at how it just gives a totally different feel. And on this one, I had the greenery just kind of over the back side, and it kind of gave it a little asymmetrical look. So the ornament bowl is probably my favorite DIY, but I'll tell you the one that's the most viral one right now, and that is the tree. Now we've had a little visitor. Come here, we have a little visitor. Look at these elves. Obviously I can't touch them, but yesterday he hadn't gotten these lights up on his tree and he was all tangled in them. But today, thankfully, he's got it all worked out and they're ready to have a picnic together. So fun, but for sure, the most viral DIY that we have in the house is the planter. So I'll make sure to leave the Instagram reel that we did as well. But basically, all we did was put the plant stand inside of it, and then we filled it with rocks so it'd be nice and stable. Added the tree in, added some more rocks on top of that, and then the moss. And it's really, really easy to do this. And I think that the impact is just so powerful for the tree to be planted like this. And I just love this effect. And I'm a person that feels like as I get busier, I feel like I'm one of those people that doesn't have time for DIYs. But these are really simple things that only take a few minutes, and that's why I think I love them so much. But yeah, I just love how everything turned out, and it just has this raw feeling mixed with the beautiful ornaments that are really sparkly, and yeah, we're super pleased. Okay, let's walk into the living room and chat about one of my favorite DIYs that I've done this year, and that is the stockings. The stockings are tied so, whoa. We almost missed one of my favorites. Before we go to the stockings, let's take a little pit stop. I don't even have my jacket on. Hopefully I'll be all right. Come on. Okay, out here, we've had some fun. We gathered up some of our branches from our own house, actually. These are from our own yard. And then we've got a few clippings from our, if you go to anywhere they're trimming trees, they've always got the little trimmings and you can get those for free. Because it's so cold this time of year, we don't tend to sit out here as much. So I wanted to create a really beautiful display. So I just took some branches and just laid them down at a little formation. And then if you remember in the fall, these little lanterns are from Amazon. They're nothing expensive, but inside we have the little candles that just automatically come on in the evenings. And I just added some pine cones and some little forged sticks and things inside of them. And they are just absolutely gorgeous. So over here, I've got these beautiful urns. They are absolutely stunning. I adore them. They're sitting on these travertine blocks, basically. These are actually from RH, and I'll leave links for items that are similar online. And basically what we did is, watch this, okay? Inside of here, we have the hellebores, and we have some pansies, and I took a lot of the clippings. This has been in now for several weeks, and they're still wet. Because it's so damp and they're sitting on the soil, all these little pieces have kept. So we put boxwoods in the middle of this guy, added in some hellebores and some pansies. I'm gonna come around this side. We've got some spruce as well mixed in here. And then we've added in the little orbs like I showed you that I bought off of Amazon. I added those in and then just literally took these little pieces and tucked them in and added the pine cones on top. Those are the ones from Amazon again. So yeah, I ended up absolutely loving how these turned out. Come back here, I'll show you even back here. I've got boxwoods in these, and you can see how I've done, got lots of leaves. The leaves are finally falling here in Atlanta, but we'll give them a little shake. But I've done the same exact thing, and then I have these humongous pine cones that I actually ordered off of Etsy, and then just filled these here as well. So, It's very cold. Let's go back inside by that warm fire, shall we? All right, as you come through here, you're gonna see yet another ornament bowl. I really got into it this year, okay? I really loved it. I've actually got this one just left with the moss sitting here, so you don't have to do it on every single one of them, and then just left some ornaments just sitting around as well. And then actually, it's funny, Jack actually added this little ornament bowl over here. So I guess I did end up with an ornament bowl over here as well. But at the moment, I have these stockings all tied up. Same with the garland up here. I do think that the way that the garland is up, I'll leave the link for where I actually showed this to you if you want to watch the whole video when we were decorating this room. I love how that garland with all the little picks in it, it was so simple to make. And I've added in these beautiful marble stocking holders up here, and then added in, these are the stunning like boucle tweed material. I'll leave the link for those as well if you're looking for some for the season. We just love how elegant and beautiful it is. And so when I decided I wanted to like really amp this up, I was thinking I was gonna add this little satin ribbon. So let me show you what I did. Let me deconstruct one for just a second because you're gonna be shocked. Cut that part. It didn't happen. You're gonna be shocked by this thing hitting the ground in a second. Oh my God. Can't take me anywhere. Cannot take me anywhere. All right, I'm gonna show you. You are going to be absolutely floored by how easy this is, okay? So I've got these. I wanna show you the secret, okay? Inside is all of our plastic bags. I just took plastic bags and filled these so that they wouldn't look so deflated. So if you I think we even put some of the packing material that came with the stockings inside of them just to give them a lot of like depth and you know, some heft here, okay? This is literally just one of those picks that I ordered off of Amazon, and I just bent the stem down. Obviously it comes straight, and I just bent it down. Did I tie it on or do anything fancy? No, I didn't do anything fancy. I just literally just stuck it down, okay? And then if it needs a little bit of fluffing, you can fluff it, steam out the leaves if it comes looking a little bit deflated, but literally that's it. Then I also, without dropping it preferably, just took this ribbon with the little ornaments. See, the ornaments are just through the little hooks there, and I just literally tied it on. It's literally this simple. So I was thinking that I could have done this with a thicker ribbon as well, but the satin was just so elegant, and it's just the simplest thing in the entire world to just simply tie that on, and yeah, you can kind of fluff it up a little bit here, but that's it. That's literally it to be able to create this absolutely stunning display here. So that is all there is to these ornaments, and apparently there's a little Jimmy Choo coming this season, so I am very happy about that. But it really is just so nice. If you wanted to tuck a few packages in here, these are so nice and heavy that they're keeping everything in place, and I haven't had to worry about it falling or anything like that. But you could also take the velvet ribbon, which I was like, ooh. I'd already done the satin. You could switch it out with the velvet as well. And it's just as simple as just simply trimming it. I did use some of these on the packages. You can see here where even on these packages, I've taken those same stems, it's the faux greenery, and just simply tied the satin ribbon on and then added on the little ornament. So these are all really simple, easy ways of being able to create that finishing touch to your home at the holidays, and we are just flipping out over it. We just absolutely love it, and we thought we would share in case you want to do a little last minute decorating, last minute, add-ons and things. Thank you so much for joining us. I will leave all of the supplies listed down below in the show notes for you if you're wanting to grab a thing or two, although I think you're gonna have a lot of this already on hand. I hope I've also just surprised you, because I think when you think of luxury, I don't know about you, but I always think expensive, and sometimes it is. But there's little things you can do that are really budget friendly that can help you create that luxurious look even on a budget. So I hope it left you feeling super inspired and pumped to just go throughout your house and add some beautiful finishing touches, grab a little bit of ribbon. I mean, this is literally just off of Amazon, guys. It is amazing. So I absolutely love it. I will also leave the link down below for our decorating guide, our gift guides for the season. We've got one for Amazon, and actually the most popular one has been the non-Amazon. We did an indulgent gift guide, and that's the one that you guys you're like, download, can't get it fast enough. But make sure you hit subscribe, because we are preparing to share with you our son's bedroom, which we have been working on, and we've got to do a full home tour, and we want to do it in the evening light so you can see just how beautiful everything looks in the evening. So make sure you hit subscribe, and thank you again for joining us, and we will see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye for now.